Well, joining me today to break down the Players Championship is Marty Wheaton from Wheaton Golf Services, as well from the Lloydminster Golf and Curling Club. Marty, thank you for taking this time.
Morning, Evan.
Now, Marty, obviously this past weekend, the Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass, personally one of my favorite tournaments. And while it's not a major per se, it's sort of considered that fifth major there. Just an exciting time here where Justin Thomas did finish first, shooting 14 under. He was down 3 going into Sunday and really just played perfect there on Sunday. Marty, what did you see from him really over the weekend?
One of the best ball striking displays I think we've seen in recent tournaments for sure. Him and Rory always has that different level of being able to go deeper, make birdies, not protect. Certainly Justin Thomas and Rory McIlroy stick out as being those players. When they're playing at their highest level, just nobody's going to be able to catch them.
And he was just 2 under going into that cut really on Saturday and Sunday, just absolutely tore it up. Now, Justin Thomas is just the 4th player to win a major, the Players, the FedEx Cup, and the World Golf Championship. So just adding to that resume more and more. Marty, one thing I want to touch on, you mentioned he's a great ball striker and great performance from him. That's really how TPC Sawgrass is shaped out for golfers. I mean, Pete Dye design there. He's known for bringing back short and medium par 4s. This course plays out perfect for ball strikers, no?
Yeah, certainly there's no scraping it around TPC and getting away with it. I think that's what the players really like is it weeds out the guys that aren't hitting it the best and really moves forward the guys that are hitting it clean because of the collection areas, because you have to be so precise with your landing distances. Certainly one of the best golf courses to really stand out the best ball strikers.
Now, Marty, Lee Westwood once again was at the top of his game, just unfortunately falling a little short once again to finish second for the second week in a row. I mean, he was leading through 3 days. Was it really anything he did wrong or really just the fantastic play that we saw from Justin Thomas?
He just ran out of gas. He even said it in his interviews afterwards. Lee Westwood, his body just wasn't feeling great. You could tell that he had a big left and a big right miss in play, and we've seen that on a couple of the tee shots, and it just wasn't his day. Certainly, I was cheering for him. You want to see guys like that have contended for a long period of time, almost in his 50s, and one of the best ball strikers that have been around for 25 years or so. He just didn't have it on the final day.
I mean, Marty, you mentioned it, almost 50 years old. He entered the PGA Tour at the time that, Thomas and Bryson DeChambeau, who he lost to last year, were born. So, just continuing to go and continuing to be at the top of the game, just can't quite find that extra gear there. Another guy who's been at the top of his game, especially as of late, Corey Connors, the Canadian, once again showing up on the PGA Tour, a -10 for the weekend, finishing 7th. I mean, really, just this whole year, Marty, he's been on top of his game. He has 5 top 10 finishes in his last 10 starts. I mean, what have you seen from him this past season?
Just total consistency and an all-around game for sure. One thing that always sticks out is his tempo. He remains the same throughout the day. You never see him gas something up or, have a different tempo throughout the day. He's pretty calm, cool, and collected out there, and definitely a solid short game as well. So he's trending in a very good direction heading into the Masters for sure.
Definitely a solid short game. He hit some much needed birdies there on his 6 under final round there on Sunday. Marty, thank you for taking this time and joining me. It should be an exciting one next weekend, or rather this weekend, the Honda Classic here. And then in just under a month, my personal favorite major, the Masters, coming up. It should be an exciting time.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Evan.